Back, ladies and gentlemen, for the deciding game between Mineski versus Fnatic here at the GESC qualifiers. And yes, you are not dreaming. This is real. This is the lowest bracket. One game and one team will be either going for a pizza party, or one team will be one step closer to Jakarta for the GESC minor. Alright, so for those of you just starting to tune in, Monkas. Who is this 12-year-old you're asking? This is Hades, all the way from Singapore, the saltiest country out there. Unless you guys are saying you know somewhere else which is salty.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, so quick recap for you guys. What happened in game 1? Underlord pretty much got destroyed by the Yabet Tinker. In game 2, the Mushi Vengeful Spirit. But alright, here we are. Mineski open up with the tiny pick. They will ban out the Terrorblade, the Chen, and the ET. Basically signature Fnatic heroes. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they banned out the Bane. They could be thinking about picking it up themselves. Not sure if Lucifer can play the tiny. Could be a Mushi hero, could be a Moon hero. The Fnatic will go straight up with Brewmaster and Shadow Shaman. So they immediately pick up, wow, Universe Brewmaster. Alright. Yeah, and guys, I'm pretty sure that's Ice trolling around. Oh, we lost, guys. Monkas. Ice got kicked from Mineski for Lucifer after that amazing godlike Earthshaker display. Fisher plays, man. Fisher plays. And that solo kill in Eternal Envy. I know a couple of you in chat would probably get very happy with yourself if you solo kill the pro. But alright, Mineski go back into the Omni Knight pick. So it's going to be a tiny safe lane, Omni Knight off lane. The cancel is real. Strong hero. This is a very, very strong hero. In fact, remember the days when Ohio would play Omni Knight, carried Fnatic. Feels bad, man. Never forget. But okay, so here we go, and I don't know, I still feel like the Bane is an option in this game. It wouldn't be too bad, but as a I don't know, it feels a bit funky, doesn't it? Pi. I think, yeah, DJ could still pick up the Shadow Shaman and Pi can play the Bane. Next Assassin is still in the pool. You take up Bounty so that you don't have the risk of dealing against Bounty Tinker. Bounty Tinker is the most annoying thing ever, I promise you. Let's see.
Dire team back.
Yeah, so they take out the Bane for themselves. Mineski don't want to give that away. Bane is like basically asleep into basically anything. Shadow Fiend, it could be a stun. Scary stuff.
Fanatics turn to ban.
Okay, so this game, there's pretty much quite a bit at stake if you think about it. It's not just it's not just about getting closer to the GESC tournament. It's also about, I don't know, it's kind of pride at the moment, right? Because these are two of the biggest teams in C in the lowest bracket of all places. Well, I guess everyone wants a challenge. Could have been like, let's, you know, the wink wink, let's try to go into the lowest bracket and fight our way up from there, inspired by Navi. But Razor ban, Rubik ban, yeah, I guess you could think about banning out the Ninja Boogie heroes, even though he still could pick up like a Witch Doctor, a Silencer. Yeah, Silencer would be pretty good against the Brewmaster this game.
10 seconds.
See, what do you want to ban out here? If you're Mineski. Wouldn't be too afraid about the Queen of Pain, but yeah, Tinker. I was about to say Tinker. Abed's hero pool right now has basically been mostly a lot of Tinker and Quap, right? And the occasional DK.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so as the second phase of the picks begin, what is Fnatic going for here? What's their game plan? They get the Brewmaster already. They actually go back into the Weaver one more time. Okay. Faith in the Eternal Envy Weaver as he picks up his hero quite early on. What's Mineski going for here? I'm not thinking an anti-mage.
10
Anti-mage feels a
seconds
bit
remaining.
funky this game. Venge wouldn't be too bad for the early on
5
fights,
seconds remaining.
but they already have the tiny pick. But then again, I'm not sure if you guys remember, like a couple of months back, Jabs was the one playing the tiny as well as a 4. That was clowny as hell. I don't think they really won, but yeah, they lost that game, yeah. Alright, let's see. How does Jabs want to approach this? Pudge? Give me the Pudge. I know you guys want it. Show me the Pudge. I haven't seen the Jabs Pudge in a while. Still could be the Nyx. I mean, when in doubt, just pick Pudge, right, guys? Woo-wee. Not taking the time to think about this one. Something which goes well with the Omni Knight as well.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Nyx Assassin. Alright, so called it from the first phase, but that's just a safe option in general for the 4. Okay, so
10
I don't know, like
seconds
the way this game is kind of progressing at this point.
5
I like the
seconds
Nyx play.
remaining.
We might even see an Invoker at this point, but it's hard because you have a fighting
Dire
carry.
team pick.
They could still pick up the Queen of Pain for themselves. Fnatic go back into the Underlord. What? Wait, what? I think Envy just unleashed the Digimon in him, like Digimon trainer in him. I'm not sure
10
what's happening here,
seconds
guys.
remaining.
Okay, let's think about this logically speaking. It's
5
going to be a
seconds
4
remaining.
Weaver. It's going to be a carry Underlord, and it's going to be an offlane Brewmaster. This is what's happening here. I think that's what's happening here. I mean, that seems like the most logical draft. I mean, the lanes which come out from this draft. Or you could put the Brewmaster mid. You could go for an Underlord offlane if a Weaver safe lane. And then you're just missing a 4. I mean, it suits the criteria, at least the way they've been assigning Abed this role of the space creation for the mid game. Fighting hero. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Brewmaster's a pretty good counter to Omni Knight in general, but they picked the I think they picked the Omni Knight into it. So not too concerned. But I won't be surprised. This is how the lanes are probably going to start out if the Nyx Assassin and the Omni Knight go into the off lane. Jab is potentially a bit confused because, I mean, if anything, what's happening here, right? I'm not so sure what's happening here.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
Silencer.
So yep, Silencer for Ninja Boogie. I mean, this is the hero which makes the most sense at the moment as the counter to the
10 seconds
Brewmaster. It's
remaining.
great against the Weaver as well. Yeah, I'm not surprised by the Silencer pick.
5 seconds
So right now what
remaining.
you're missing is pretty much like a Moon hero. I'm not so sure about the Shadow Fiend in this game because of the Fnatic heroes, but I'm thinking either a Dragon Knight or he could still go back into the Mirana. But if they really wanted to be greedy, they could still pick up the Invoker for themselves. Like, for Fnatic right now, this is the one which confuses me the most. I mean, the PL was a potential option, but that's pretty much a given ban. Like, in fact, if you noticed, Mineski haven't really cared about the PL because it's been basically banned by Fnatic. In fact, most of these games, the PL pick, usually if it's a team who hasn't run it before, that's because it's usually an instant ban.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, I'm saying that because the new PL battle for you
5
together with the Phantom
seconds
Rush, where you max out your Phantom Rush over your spears, over the lance,
Dire
it's too strong to
team
play into. So yep, they take out the DK pick. Anticipating it's going to be a 4 Weaver. Or it could be that new meta like Roaming and Brewmaster, Drunken Haze, all but Venom just spanks you down and drowns you in alcohol, like poisoned alcohol. Tough game, tough
10
game.
seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to pick.
Shadow Fiend.
Alright, but Jabs feels like he's confident enough with the Shadow Fiend pick. I mean, yeah, I guess it's still okay. It's just a hard game, I feel like. When you have, Underlord running in your face, but then
10
again, if you
seconds
land
remaining.
all 3 raises and stuff, You do have pretty decent damage. You can soften up the Underlord with the
5
razors.
seconds remaining.
I don't know, I feel it's a bit tough. Considering like this could be a Brewmaster mid. Alright, so Fnatic, what's it gonna be? The last pick. Oh no, 10 seconds left. What's it gonna be? It's actually going to be the TA mid.
Choose your hero.
Alright, so then who's gonna pick up what? I'll bet TA. Pi on the Shaman. Who's playing the... At this point, even Fnatic don't know what they're gonna play. Yeah, at this point, they're not sure who's gonna play what as well, man. Well, you guys are arguing in chat on who's gonna play what, and actually they put Ninja Boogie on the Nyx Assassin. Your Jabs on the Tiny, and Mushi on the Silencer carry. Legit. Okay, this is pretty good as well. I like this a lot. It's gonna be a support Brewmaster DJ on the Brew. Weaver for Envy, and it's gonna be Universe on the Underlord. Someone please link that picture again, like that team secret picture, the one where Universe goes like, wow, Kunkka, and he just goes, wow. This is probably what's happening here. You know, maybe this is potentially what happened. Like when Envy asked Universe to join a team, he's like, you know, Universe is probably like, promise me you won't surprise me with drafts again. Envy's like, I won't make any promises, sir. You know, that's how I am. And Universe is like, you got me, baby. And then Envy's like, I got this. I'll surprise you with more drafts. Hold my beer. Bang. This is how it goes. But legit, Brewmaster support is a thing. I've seen some teams run it before. Why is DJ muted? But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3 of Fnatic versus Mineski.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so we're gonna have Universe playing on the Underlord, Pylai on the Shadow Shaman, Abed on the TA, Envy playing on the Weaver, with DJ playing on the support Brewmaster. For the Dire side Mineski, they will play Jabs on the Tiny, Mushi, Silencer, Ninja Boogie on the Nyx Assassin, with Moon playing on the SF. Lucifer playing on the Omni Knight. He had a stellar game on the Earthshaker. Let's see if he'll have just a stellar game in this game 3. Ancient 5 against all these Divine 5s. Uphill task, but he can do it.
"30 seconds to battle."
We're now walking in. No Orb of Venom, no boots. Choosing to emphasize on being a pain in the lane, it seems. It looks like. Plot twist, Envy's playing support now. DJ is the real core, so they're running 2 pause 3s. But they will pressure the look. Going for a stun up onto Pylai. They have a stun from Jabs if they need to. He's looking for it. Raise. Boogie gets the kill. They wanted to give that to Moon. That was the ideal situation right there. 1 for 1. Actually, no, hold on. 2 bounty runes. Alright, so Lucifer gets 2. Pretty big win. And Boogie will have to secure Moon's lane. But Abed against SF. TA versus SF, very classic matchup. I think it's okay. Like, you usually want to be bullying the TA before the refractions start to get some levels up though. But Mushi and the Silencer, like, this is a sneaky stuff. DJ coming with the Thunderclap, the Ether Shock to follow as well, getting the stun. They get the nice impale into the Pylai. Mushi wants that +2, but he may just end up giving away a 1. Pylai going down here to Boogie and Jabs. Mushi still around, the Tangle's coming up. Ooh, nice Courier Snipe. Salves, and Clarities. Oh god, that's a huge choreo kill. Plenty of regen not going the way of the SF. Alright, so Jabs, he does get a pull. He wants level 2 so he can start making some sneaky plays. His Paladai will waddle his little short legs back to the back to the lane. And DJ is just being as annoying as he can. He can't afford to stand in the front lines actually with the drunken brawler. SF getting the advantage in the level here against Abed, especially after the assist earlier on. But Lucifer, he's not afraid to play up here against Universe. Top lane, diving. Ether Shock, they want to kill Jabs. He's going to try and turn this around. The toss. DJ almost dies. And he will get the bounty and salving up as well. Giving the bounty in a way to envy as Mushi will chase him down, laying all those glaives of wisdom. But Jabs almost dying to the creeps here. Mushi takes the aggro away.
Invisibility.
Moon having a tough time. There's an invis win on DJ. Ooh, they could go for this actually. If he gets a bit too cocky. Thunderclap. Moon is dead. Very, very dead. As Lucifer actually solo kills Universe. The trade is real. Is there an impale being used? Yep. And how often is it you can say that, oh, I killed a TI winner? So SF, he's going to TP back into the lane. 3 for 2 at 3 minutes in. We're seeing a much more active laning phase coming out here. But they want to just get some Fork Lightning out onto the Omni Knight. Play around with him just a tiny bit. And now I'll bet he will start to climb up a bit more. 73 to 14 and 2. Pity Mushi didn't get that earlier intel. Would help him a lot. And you can start to see the value of the Drunken Brawler. The evasion's pretty nice. Oh, Mushi might be in for some trouble here. He will go for the TP out. Do they have enough damage? No, they do not. But just as well, he had no mana. So it's a very... One of the good things about Silencer is that, yeah, obviously for the team fight, the global silence. But the downside is that he has very significantly weak laning presence in a 1-on-1 matchup. Or 1v2 matchup, sorry.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And anyways, Abed getting the kill into Moon, diving him behind the tier 1 tower. Jabs is here. Has the avalanche. He's going to go straight into Abed. Tosses him all the way to the tier 1 tower in front of Ninja Boogie. They didn't time the stun strike, but it's alright. Abed actually might end up dying here. Whew. And that's a very, very cheeky play coming out from Jabs, tossing him to Ninja Boogie at the tower. That's fun. Playing tiny as a 4, yeah, you actually do see that you will have fun, especially when you're tossing enemies to your teammates. Avalanche comes out, where's the toss? The Melt Strike is there. So he's going to juke it, they're going to chase after him. Nice double impale coming out from the Boogie. And Paladai walking to the middle lane. But Paladai, he's found Ninja Boogie, just trading away a couple of hits. But you know, that region. +5 base region, balanced. And now Silencer against Eternal Envy. 1-on-1 matchup. That damage though. Oof. Makes you wonder if you had a maxed out Last Word or a maxed out Curse of the Silent instead. But this bottom lane, you know, Omni Knight having a ball of a time. 29 to 3 against the 28-4. It's a very close one after that one kill. Soaring. Oh, but here comes Paladai. He has the shackle. Standing is at the Firestorm. He's gonna be okay. He has... Yeah, he's fine. He has the repel, he has the purification. You're not in any real trouble. But bottom lane, Mushi once more going for another TP out. DJ was thinking about dropping the beat, but never mind. It's right. Actually, no, he TP'd back to the base. Someone else TP'd to the shrine though. And Anas are still going for that bottle. Invis rune as well, very big. Oh, they might find someone. They found the Shadow Shaman. Looking for the raises. Combo. Down he goes, and down goes Pile I Die. Invis rune. Oh, he's gonna like this rune. Especially if they can land the avalanche from jabs. Avalanche combo, raises. Ooh, misses the W. But now the turnaround. They have the Fork Lightning, they have the Shackle as well. Paladai thinking about committing for this kill. The toss, never mind. Paladai actually getting himself a very nice kill. Pushing it to the fullest extent. And Moon, he's gonna pop that Invis rune. But I don't think he's gonna get anything out of that kill. I mean, out of that rune. Rank 10 in service, best support. Lucifer starting to cut the creeps already, but you know, if you're this Underlord, you're not too concerned about that. Level 2 Atrophy Aura. And Mushi's having a hard time. Level 4, 22 and 3 compared to the Weaver, who's on 21 and 8. Very close, very, very close in this top lane. The two carries suffering.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Laying out the triple traps. Especially since, like, what? Traps give you a bit of damage now? Bonus damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lucifer still happy cutting away the creep wave. Has a Yield Scepter on the way. Getting the stun into Pile Die, but Abed, he wants Moon. He wants Moon back. Going for the toss. They need a double impale. They will find only one. It will be Abed. Moon doesn't have any mana. Okay, nice carapace. Reflecting a bit of damage into Abed. The Curse of the Silent. Rotation in from Mushi. Very, very forced, but that's because he can't lane top. Pause for a Brewmaster, guys. Pause for a Brewmaster. He's gonna cut the creep wave as well, pulls it to the easy camp. He's gonna get all these creeps. On top of that, he's gonna have arcane boots now with the bounty rune to follow.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Pi just leeching us some EXP. But you know, Universe isn't really phased by the wave cutting thing. It's all about maximum efficiency. 44 to 4, but 57 3 Lucifer.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Jab's facing a bit of pressure here as Mushi still struggling to find that level 6. Weaver's happy with the alone time top. He's gonna get himself a tier 1 tower as well. And Universe gonna build his way into a pipe. But Moon, he's really taking care of the creep wave. Top lane will go the way of Eternal Envy as Mushi cuts to the silence to Albed. Alright, getting ready. They use the trap. The primal split's gonna be used. They get the stun onto Mushi. Albed gonna find himself a very nice kill here. Popping the one charges, but Mushi will go down, burning down to the DJ primal split. Cyclone up into the air. DJ, he's found Jabs as well. They get the slow. Jabs will probably end up dying here. Very, very worth the primal split, getting a nice avalanche, but DJ will get the kill nonetheless. Double kill for DJ with the first primal split of the game. And they will take themselves to tier 1 tower in the middle lane as Fnatic find themselves some good momentum. One TP's coming in, but I don't think that's the play, Moon. They want to fight this. Ninja Boogie comes in with the stun. He's found DJ. They need the raises. It will not be enough as the Pitted Malice catches too. Avalanche on Abed. Moon trying to dish out whatever damage he can, but there goes the Shackle. Paladai, he's caught the Omni Knight. Trying to hunt him down. Purification doesn't really land. Jabs to try to go back in, but Abed with the Mail Strike will find one. Now we're gonna see that Impale will finally land onto Abed, but the Repel Lucifer will have to walk this one up, but there goes nice Shackle. Abed, ooh, the side blades, he finds the triple kill. Abed. Stack neutrals, stack heroes, that's how it's going. And committing for that 922 gold swing, flying the way of Fnatic. As Abed finds himself a huge chunk of gold. And there it does, go back to heal back up. Fnatic are not too phased right now. They understand they have good momentum. 10 minutes in, you have a 5,000 gold advantage. And while all that was happening, the biggest thing is that Envy was happily farming up the top lane. Very different approach to a very different game compared to the previous one. Alright, so let's see. Omni Knight having a hard game. I think if he had Guardian Angel there, it would have been very different. But usually you tend to see like, you never really see Guardian Angel till maybe like 9 or 10. It's a common thing now. And the Shadow Fiend just treads in Aquila, you know, you're nowhere near to being able to fight just yet with these items. But use a scan on an Omni Knight under the tier 1 tower. Okay, cool. But top lane, Envy is alone. Ninja Boogie has the spells. Oh, Carapace! Boogie misses the stun. They pop the dust. Envy has a time lapse. Doesn't look like he will need it. Just a bit off the mark. But he does have a Carapace in 15 seconds. He does have a Vendetta, sorry, in 15 seconds. And meanwhile, while all this is happening, Abed's gonna get a 12-minute deso or 13-minute deso. Rune? No rune. Jab, sees the illusion rune. He will pick it up for himself. Maybe try and stack some camps up. This is the recovery phase right now if you're Mineski. And smoked up. They have the primal split and blink dagger 12 minutes in from a pause for Brewmaster. Going for the loop around, looking for heroes in the enemy jungle, but what they don't know is that Mineski have basically skedaddled to the bottom lane. Boogie scouting ahead, he's found Universe, but they don't have enough damage, nowhere close. They need to bring in more heroes. But I think if you're Universe, this is where you play as safe as you can, you know it. They put a ward down. They're ping him out. They're gonna dive to tier 2 for this. Pushing out the creep wave. Ninja Boogie, he's gone under the tower already. He gets the impale out. Do they have enough damage? No, they do not. Looking for the stun. Will it be enough? The raises! Universe! Oh, we actually get the TP out to the shrine. So he's gonna be okay. They expected that. And meanwhile, while all that's happening, stolen serpent... Sorry, no, yeah, they have the serpent wards. And they will take the tier 2 tower. Going for a trade. If they can, they would like to avoid this TA who now has a Deso and going to a Blink Dagger next. But the TPs are coming in, they want to try and go for this. The primal split's already been used. Lucifer, the repel is only level 1. It's about to expire. The cyclone up into the air. They've caught Moon. He needs to channel the Requiem of Souls, the Purification, and now the Guardian Angel and the Global Stance. They will go for turnaround. Pylite goes down, and the turn is perfect. Coming out from Mineski. They will go for a bit more, trying to kill off DJ who blinks out. Very, very close call. But you have to commit your Guardian Angel and the Global Silence for this. Shadow Shaman's back up in a bit, and they will try to still siege on the tier 2 very shortly. Mineski will retreat. But they did not get the tier 2 tower. Very tough call. But still, Fnatic maintained the net worth advantage. And still, you have to give credits right now. The difference between DJ and Jabs, I mean, I'll wonder from Thailand. Struggling to find the levels at level 6. Brewmaster level 8 already with a very, very quick Blink Dagger. But you're going to look at the Roshan. Definitely going the way of Abed over here. They will find the Aegis. The scan's already been used, but they can't make it to the Roche Pit in time. And this will definitely be a free Aegis going the way of Abed. And this will allow Fnatic's Wonder Boy to go free ham right here. Ninja Boogie and Mushi. Not enough mana here on Mushi. He's maxed out the Glaze, but he's only had +2 intel. He's not at his smartest just yet. And it looks like a Sanjin Yasha on the way for Moon. Just wants anything extra which can help him fight right now. Ninja Boogie, he was wandering around the top lane. Haven't seen too much from him yet. It's very hard to play as a Nyx Assassin, especially as a pause 5 at this point. When you need your Tiny to get some items as well. Still waiting for Rabbit to go, start slaughtering some heroes. He's 4-1 and 5. Like that mid fight early on, I feel that's what shifted the total momentum of the fight. If Mineski had won that fight, it would be a very different game. Oh dear, I think he's messed up, but he did pop the trap. He's going straight for Moon. He's going to pop the Requiem of Souls, but he will get right click down nonetheless. Abed destroying Moon. And there's a double damage as well for Abed and at Aegis. But looks like they want to give it to Eternal Envy, who has the bottle. And they should be able to take the tier 2 tower. Ether Shock as well to clear it out. They have the Serpent Wards. But Pile Dai will be able to take this for free without the Serpent Wards and friends. So Fnatic, they continue to increase the economy advantage over Mineski. As they need this, they need Lucifer to get the Crimson Guard, hopefully to help them tank up a bit more against this overwhelming damage from Abed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It's very hard to fight. Actually, going to be a Shadow Blade coming out from Moon. Do they want to try and fight this? Nah, I think they won't. The safer option here would be better to take the tier 1 in the bottom lane, clear out the towers, get some more map control. Alright, so Shadow Shaman. Considering he's quite, I would say he's the poorest on the team, but he is also quite rich compared to the supports on the side of Mineski. Mineski's supports just weren't able to accomplish much. The synergy in Ninja Boogie, he can't kill anyone at this point. You need 3 heroes. Maybe with a bit of luck, he might find Pile Dai. Universe is not the kill they were looking for. Oh, Boogie. Courier. Tasty Courier. Bing, bing, bing. Nice bit of gold. Nice bit of cash. Now he's on the run. Pile Dai on the hunt. They want to chase him down. The bait is real. The Impale is there. The Pit of Malice. We're trapped 2. Looking for the Avalanche. Ninja Boogie with the Carapace. Tossing him forward. You need the Razors. We want to find 1. Can he make it 2? The Shackle is there onto Moon. Needing... Okay, now to pop the Primal Split. Boogie's going to be kept alive by the GA. And over the back, the Serpent Ones will be out of place. Abed trying to chase after them. He has the Aegis. We'll get the stun from Ninja Boogie. And Moon will immediately go for the TP out. Ninja Boogie will get stunned up. And Abed will shred that bug to pieces. And they will run. They will try to disengage. Jab's picking up the haste rune. And they will successfully retreat. So it will be a 1-for-1 trade. But over the top lane, Weaver, Mr. Deku, this is being annoying. But here comes the Uber. They want to fight this. Oh, Moon! Abed! And Avalanche is down to 2 heroes. You have to buy back. Will they use the fortification for this? Lucifer is walking in the front lines. They want to try and burn the Aegis down at least. They will right-click him down, and they successfully will. Nyx Assassin is back in. Will they get the stuns up perfectly? They need to. But an immediate blink out, and they're okay. So Fnatic would just disengage. The big thing about that is that Shadow Fiend did not have to buy back. And Abed's gonna go into a BKB. Omni Knight Crimson Guard wouldn't say no to a Radiance if he can farm up to it, but I don't think he has the. I don't think he gets the farm fit this game. The Mushi Silencer still hasn't racked up any intel besides that +2 which he had like over 10 minutes ago.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Nana's having a rough game as a Shadow Fiend. 7,700 gold net worth. Still trying to build that Manta style.
Dire are scanning.
And Paladai is actually picking up some pretty good items soon once he gets that Atos. Lucifer, he will end up going for that Radiance, but I'm not sure if he will get the opportunity to farm this up. He is the richest hero right now in Mineski's like draft.
Healing shock.
When he's gonna do his best, he's gonna try and farm it up. Hopefully this item will be the turnaround. I don't see it as a game-winning item, a game-changing item right now at this point though.
Coin for me.
And V's still trying to build that Lincoln Sphere. No Midas this game. Third in the net worth, but he is having a much better game. 2-0-1. Looks like he may have found himself a very tasty target. Trying to go into Mushi. The time lapse out immediately after he saw Lucifer. Doesn't want to hang around. But Boogie, he has found him. Could think about Pile Die, but Moon. He's found a very angry Envy. You do not want to anger an Otaku with a double damage rune. They pop the Primal Split for this. They want to try and fight this, and Moon Purification and Repel will not be enough to keep him alive. They did not have the Guardian Angel. Is still on cooldown for 2 more seconds. And Boogie popping the Carapace. They're going to try and turn around, try to kill Pylai. Die. Toss up into the air. And down he goes with the Impale. Hold on. Okay, now they will finally kill him up, but it's too late. Ninja Boogies have been brought down. Jabs will be hunted down by Universe and Abed. It looks like Jabs will get shredded. Triple kill for Abed.
Is under attack.
And they're going straight to the top lane. They want to pressure that tier 3 tower. It's about to fall. Universe and Abed. They will be able to take it nice and easy, in fact.
Radiant's
And actually, no.
tower is
Mushi.
under attack.
Oh dear, you don't want to be there. The buyback comes out. Mushi somehow survives it only because he has a core with the Force Staff. But the fortification used up, Lucifer will stand in the front line to try and take out that cart.
Is under attack.
And this tower somehow still survives at 200 HP, almost within deny range. And Abed, he wants to go ham basically. He really wants to go ham. But they can't jump him. Like Mineski, they have no way of initiating on him. You need Ninja Boogies perhaps to try and fight him. But Abed, he hasn't been careless at all. In fact, he's right now 9-1 and 6. Oh, Mushi. One more hit. Wow!
To the ground.
Wait, what? The trap damage. Okay. Mushi is officially having a nightmare game. 0 and 3 as a core silencer. He expected kills in the top lane, never found it. I mean, I guess there was one kill which he probably should have been there, but he didn't want to get in too close. And even then, you know, even if he had +4 intel, it's not exactly like game changing. So Lucifer needs to, like I said, he needs that radiance so that he can stand the front lines. Hopefully a couple of lucky misses here and there will help him out. The Manta Style complete on Moon. Ninja Boogie. That Carapace, 1, 2, the Purification, no, the Repel as well. Hidden Malice, catching 3. They want to try and jump here into Abed with the last word, start silencing him up, but he will blink out. Looking for a bit more. They could be looking here to Eternal Envy at the top lane, who definitely wants this tier 3. He's going to get it, in fact. And he's going to time lapse out, but he's been walking into the loving embrace here of the bug and the rock. They found Eternal Envy. Purification, toss him up into the air. We got to kill him off. They drop the sentry. Nope, Carapace just a bit too slow. They throw the tree grab out. Can they kill Eternal Envy? They need to stun the Mana Burn to break the Lincolns, but they just can't kill him. Oh dear, Mineski, that was a huge commitment and the tier 3 tower down. The shrines are now open for Fnatic to just expand more map control, and in fact, they will have more money flying into the piggy bank very soon after the shrine. Tier 2 tower as well, on the way it looks like. The Shadow Shaman almost on level 12. Actually, it will be an Ether Lens, he just went for double braces. Extra stats, keeps him a bit more tankier. Abed, ooh, Lucifer, but that Crimson God, he's tanky. And holding on for dear life, Mineski are.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Aghanim's from Brewmaster. This just shows how confident DJ is in his micro.
Invisibility.
Ooh, the Carapace on Boogie, just being sneaky. And Mushi, he's also trying to build into his own items. He wants an ATOS. No Midas this game. Very hard. There's just no space. Shadow Fiend Blink, Manta Style. With DJ, he's waiting in the top. He is smoked up. Mineski don't want anything to do with that for now. The priority is getting Lucifer his items.
What?
Or his next item at least. He will have the relic. So a tiny glimmer of hope. Mushi ever so poor and 6,000 net worth. It's just so hard to farm. Boogie still wants that Spirit Vessel. Man, I'm very impressed by the pause for Brewmaster. And they will go straight to the Roshan. It will fall very easily here. Pipe, Crimson God. There is a severe shortage of damage right now coming out from Mineski's arsenal. Solar Crest on jabs. Hoping for level 12. Grow. 700 gold away to that relic. He will try. He will try for that tower. That would be a big win if he can get it. 400 gold away, but the Underlord's already TPing to the top. Running out of time. They will go straight for the rain tracks. I feel right now if you're Mineski, you have no choice. You just give away this Rax. You don't have a choice. You have to play with this Rax disadvantage. Because you're playing emphasis on Lucifer to pick up the Radiance, and he just picked it up. Maybe he's done it. They'll use the fortification. He's just bought himself a bit more time. Lucifer's coming in with the repel. Purification to keep him alive, but Abed, oh, very nicely done. The Serpent Ward's still doing some good damage. DJ will pop the Primal Split. No Global Silence popped yet. Guardian Angels doesn't have the mana for it, and Lucifer may actually end up dying here. Now he pops the Guardian. The melee Rex is already falling. Requiem of Souls flies out. Abed with the BKB up. Look at the Primal Split. Little Brewlings to get the stun up. Can he kill Envy? No, he can't. It looks like Moon and Lucifer fall very low, and down goes Moon. He has the buyback. Next Assassin doesn't have buyback though. Ninja Boogie, and actually looks like Mushi will also get brought down by Abed. As the Shadow Fiend buyback should have been used, but what can he do with it? He doesn't have the souls. He doesn't have the items to stand in the front. I think Fnatic have done it. They have 20,000 gold advantage, 21 to 8 in the kill score. There's just no way to fight. Hex up. They could be thinking about going back in Abed. He has the Blink Dagger. Trying to go here into Lucifer, who is standing in the front lines with the repel up. He's burning down Abed. He's going to try and burn him down, who still has the Aegis. Mounted dodge from Moon, never mind, almost dead. In fact, the Pit of Mass trapping him into place. He might actually end up dying here. We're going to try and chase him down. The Thunderclap from DJ to finish him off. And without the buyback on Nana, I think this is over. And 22,000 gold. Can they play against this huge disadvantage? Trying for the plays. Impale, 2-man Impale. Lucifer still standing in the front lines. He can't do anything. The toss damage comes out, and Mineski will just try. They will try to play against this massive disadvantage. Carapace, Abed, they've caught him in place. They know where he is. The toss is there. Abed, the stun is there as well. Can they kill him off? Can they get the damage? Can they finally get some intel? Yep, Mushi will finally get +2 more intel. The toss coming in. Mushi. Ooh, that's scary. But DJ and Paladai are there with the Thunderclap. Lucifer, they will try to burn Paladai down at least. They wanted to, but the Shackle is there holding him in place. Lucifer will burn Paladai down. And somehow, they get 2 kills. Well, 4 intelligence stacks going to be on Mushi. But Fnatic, they have taken the objectives. That was all that matters. A lane of Rax and a half. Game is hard. This Omni Knight's trying to carry his team from the off lane. It's just a hard Shadow Fiend game, and this is why I said, you know, the Shadow Fiend pick was kind of questionable. It's playable, but it's extremely hard. It's very hard. It is a tough game, in fact. I mean, regardless of whether it was like a Tiny in the safe lane or something, which probably I felt would have been slightly better, but I don't know. It's really hard to say, especially when you're from the players' perspectives. But they will try to set up at least for Eternal Envy. And usually as a Shadow Fiend by now, you would want to be ahead by a significant amount going up against the TA, but you know, maybe the banking on the TA just falling off. But you need like at least another 15 minutes, and I don't think Fnatic are going to give Mineski that kind of space. I'm just thinking of like what the win conditions right now if you're Mineski. But DJ, I have to admit, he has been absolutely amazing on this Brewmaster as a 4. Super quick Blink Dagger timing with the Axe as well. And he's going for a Radiance. I don't think they have the farm allocation or the time, nor the map control on Mineski's side to try and do anything, but they will try to pressure this tier 3 tower. But they will try, they will get a bit of siege damage out. The TPs are coming in, Lucifer has the repel. And he will go for the TP out, no way to stop. Looking for a TP, no TPs out. And Mushi, he'll be okay. If he can get the Hex, I guess the Hex will be like a very big item. Degen Aura? Or Mana Regen? I think Mana Regen. If he's gonna be spamming all these spells out. Abed getting a trap out into loose. You need that butterfly, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. He needs an MKB as well, maybe even a Bloodthorn. Mushi's trying to farm up something with Lincoln's. It could be a Lincoln's. So yeah, it could be a Lincoln's. I mean, sorry, with an ultimate orb. Yeah, so Hex is the most likely option here. Ooh. And Moon is down for 70 seconds. I think this is it. That was the game-winning kill. Ninja Boogie tanks a side blade for his troubles. Just casually walking by. They will go straight for the tier 4s. They have to defend, they have to hold, they have their spells. But the Serpent Wands have been thrown. All cards on the table. Lucifer will walk in. He's going to try and hold. But the Primal Split still doing some damage to the tier 4 towers. Fnatic are going to try to end this game right here, right now. Nice pit catching 2. Cycling up into the air. And they will take the first tier 4 tower. Fnatic one step closer to doing it. Lucifer still standing in the front. He has the Guardian Angel. He's going to try and burn these heroes down. Avalanche on 2. Arbet popping the BKB. Time himself from Envy. Ninja Boogie. The side bits. The Guardian Angel. He will still go onto Arbet from that Psionic Trap. He will buy back. They have to try and fight this. Lucifer still walking in the front lines. With the Shiva's God, he has found DJ. Nowhere for DJ to go. The clicks. Not enough mana, but the Impale, they will find some. So a bit of hope, but Lucifer will actually end up going down here. He doesn't have buyback. And now the buyback out from DJ. Mushi also about to get right here. 3 heroes down. Jabs, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. No money for buyback? Okay, he does. But the tier 4 tower still barely standing, and Mineski will call it 28-11 of a 21,000 gold advantage 32 minutes in. Fnatic will move on one step closer in the lowest bracket. Very hard game from the Mineski draft. I would assume that from the logic of picking up the silencer support, so silencer carry with Jabs and Ninja Boogie on the support heroes is specifically just for getting these kills. You needed those kills. So nonetheless, well played from both teams. You know, Mineski, they're always out of qualifiers. But anyways, Fnatic, congratulations to them. They will proceed on to the next round of the winners bracket. Well, they will play the loser of Execration versus Geek Fan. And that will be our next best of 3 series coming up here on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. If you guys enjoyed the casting, if any feedback, of course, if you guys like pizza, do give it a follow, yeah? On social media, Twitter or Facebook at Hades or the TV. Link will be in chat pretty soon. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back for our next series shortly. See you guys soon.